Welcome back. Now the sweet potato. Lots of things you can do with them. You can roast them, a sweet potato stew, you can fry them. They're so versatile, it's unreal. Readily available in shops, but I've never actually tried to grow them myself. Now, these have been soaking for 24 hours. You don't need to soak them, but they recommend that you do. These are shop bought. They're not organic, although they do recommend you buy the organic ones and such like. Now, unlike normal potatoes, you just chuck them in the ground and they grow. These won't. You've got to get slips from these, or some people call it vines. Now, these are part of the, I think it's the morning glory, which is quite a vigorous plant. So, a bit later on in the videos, over the year, because this is a bit of a long-winded crop, to say the least, I'll be showing you how to deal with keeping the vines under control, how we get the slips from the potato, and what we do with the slips before planting them. So 24 hours in the water, that's all good. Now there's a few different ways, tried and tested by lots of different people all over the world, of trying to get slips from these. The first and probably the most easiest is a glass of water. You pick your tuber. Now you've got a top and a bottom, as we all know. We do like trying things new each year, and this year is no exception. I've already done the ginger, so now let's put that a bit higher. We're going to try this. Pop it in the water. Break them off to the length I want, because they're a little bit long. One way, and we'll do one the other way. That's it, point a bit down. Now these do take quite a while before you see any roots. Can be between 4 and 8 weeks. It can take up to 3 months. And the golden rule, let's get rid of some of that water. The golden rule is to change the water daily. Now it's there's a lot of faff with it, but if you look online and try and buy sweet potato slips, I had a little look a couple of days ago, and they were like £15 for 5 slips. Now, considering you only get between 3 and 5 sweet potatoes per slip, that works out quite expensive. And granted, it is cheaper just to nip down the shop and buy them, but you can't beat trying to grow your own. So that's our first method. Now the second method is just to put the tubers straight into the soil. Now I've got some over here that have already started shooting. And you want the older types. Don't buy them brand new and fresh because they'll take too long for the shoots to appear. So you want them a little bit old. Not rotten though, but a little bit old. And just push them in. Cover them round. Just so you can see the top. We're going to put 2 in there, I think. Not too worried about the depth because it's what comes out the side and up. They don't produce a lot of roots at the bottom at this stage. And if they do happen to have a little spurt of roots, then there's plenty of soil under there to keep them happy. Must keep them warm. So these are going on a heat mat indoors. And like I say, these take a very long time. So I will make a little playlist of the different stages throughout the year. Now, if you want more bang for your buck, or your pound, or whatever currency you have, you can cut them. But when cutting them, don't cut them straight down the middle. Offset them. You do not want to cut them 2 sections. Now, I've seen a lot of people do this. Some have wins, some don't win. But we're going to try. You never know unless you give it a go. I'm just going to push them in. Now these I'm not going to keep as wet as the ones that are whole, due to, just in case they rot. I don't know if they will, but there's always that slim chance. Push them in, that's it. Rub the cut side into the compost. Like so. Now there is another way of doing it, which is to completely bury them, like you do a potato. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it like this. It does give the same results apparently as doing it just like doing it like this or laying it on the top. But I'm going to try these different ways and see which works best, if it works at all. Now, if you go to your Asian grocery store, you're more than likely to find different varieties than the normal orange ones. There's some brown ones, brown varieties, and a couple I've tried. Oh, I'll try that one's a bit hard. Is the purple Murasaki, which I found was very nice. But I think the one I really did like was the Japanese Okinawa. Because when you peel it and you actually cut into it, it's sort of purple. So it's purple inside as well, but it's got like purpley lines within the flesh. And it is really, really nice. So, a few more of them. I'm going to put 4 in this one. I can use up the last one. And hopefully within 6 to 8 weeks, or 3 months, we should start to get some slips. Now, once we get the slips, I say once, you've got to admire my optimism, haven't you? If we get the slips, and I've done the next process, we're going to be planting the slips in these. Now, I've never used these before, and bloody hell, the older you get, the harder it is to get into your power source. Oh, there we go. Bit of information. Now, I normally use plastic pots, but I've decided to invest in some of these. Some of these 20 litre fabric bags, which the sweet potatoes will be going in. Which, considering you only get a couple of sweet potatoes per slip, I think 2 slips in each bag will be quite sufficient. So yeah. Now, Root Nurse Original, 20 litres, impossible to overwater, huge roots, huge fruits, let the air flow. Catchy little lines. And they are quite thick. I was a bit optimistic because I looked at them online and I thought, oh, I don't know. Do I? Don't I? They looked a bit flimsy and I thought, well, we'll get them anyway. And I'm quite impressed with these. I'm very impressed. So I've got 3 of them. We'll see how time goes. I may get a few more. I may get some bigger ones, actually. We'll see. But yeah. Something new to try. Now, how do I fold that back up again? Now, I got a parcel in the post. And if you're watching, you'll know who sent it. So, thank you very much, Ali. And I'll put a link to her channel down below. Rusty Garden. Right, so it's a bit of a lie because I should have really opened it when I got it, but I thought I'll do it on camera because I have no idea what's in it. I know it's seeds, but of what kind of seeds, I don't know. So we need to be a little bit careful with this. Just get me a knife. Poke that in there. Now I'm a little bit behind with, should we say, I'm at the back of the bus where it comes to peppers and the tomatoes. I haven't even looked at them yet. And everyone else has got theirs in, all coming up. But I think I've still got a bit of time. Oh, what have we got in here? Oh, wow. Oh, we've got one that's come out of a packet somewhere. I'll have to, what's this? What have we got here? We got some bush beans, beef, bush black resistant bean. No, I've never actually seen these before. Are they like a runner bean? No, it says bush, so Must be a dwarf bean, I think. Oh, interesting. Got some parsnips. White spear from company West Coast Seeds. Very interesting. You're very limited on parsnip seeds in the UK. There's only, I think, about 5 or 6 different varieties you can get. So, oh, well, what we got here? A pepper, I think. A pepper? A patchwork pepper. Is that a spicy one, I wonder? Let's have a little look. A snacking pepper. Vibrant flavours, colours across the company history. Deep, juicy, crisp texture with notes of green apple and citrus. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm going to be sitting down tonight going through my chilies, I think. I think that's going to have to be done within the week. Got some baby cabbage, pixie, very nice. Some beetroot. I do like beetroot. I love beetroot. I can never seem to get them to sort of bulb up or the way they're meant to be. But I've done it a couple of times, but flame beet. Oh. Some of those, savoury. I haven't got my glasses on, I can't actually see that. Let's have a look at the seed, might give us a bit of indication. They look like sort of a cabbage family. Winter ball beans. Giant achoka. Achoka. Didn't I do them last year? Or year before, achoka? Might have been the year before last. Some corn. Bantam Golden. Sweet corn. Which is handy because I've actually run out of sweet corn at the moment. So, some cucumbers. And she's made the time and trouble to print all these bits off and put them with them as well. God, I really do wish I had this amount of time on my hands. I really do. Some squash. Tetra. Which, another one I don't think, Tetra, I've not heard of. I've never seen it in the UK before. And, oh, we've got 3 attached here. Looks like corn, cucumber, I'm not sure. Corn and cucumber. Let's have a little look. Oh God, I'll make the right mess of this, look. Hey. What we got? Chinese white sweet corn, Chinese cucumbers. So there are cucumbers, there's sweet corn. What's the other one? And gold, Italian snake. Ah, they're them long ones. They're them funny looking things. If I can find a picture, I'll put one up. I've never thought of growing them before. And Sicilian violet. Let's have a look. Oh, it's bloody cold. I can't feel my fingers. This is cauliflower. Ah, cauliflower, yes. Sicilian violet. Oh, the purple cauliflowers. Oh, lovely. We do like a purple cauliflower. Although I don't have a lot of luck with them. In fact, I don't have a lot of luck with any cauliflowers, to be quite honest. But we've had a couple of good ones over the years. So, wow, thanks, Ali. I'm really, really impressed. Thank you for your time and trouble and expense you put towards these. Now these are all watered in, they're going indoors on a heat mat and see what happens. So if you like the video, give us a big packet to plate thumbs up. And if you don't, give us a thumbs down. Either way, all the interaction is good. And I'd like to say thanks to everyone that's been leaving comments. My fingers are sore where I've been doing so much typing and replying to comments, leaving little hearts and ticks and things. So thanks to everyone. And I think I've picked up a few new subscribers as well. So thank you to you as well. Hope you enjoyed the journey with me. Just a day-to-day sort of thing, you know. It's not a tutorial of how to do things. It's just the way I do things, which is not always the best way, I must say. Excuse me. But anyway, I'm waffling. I'm off. I need to go and sort my chili pepper seeds out. I'll definitely get them in. We're a third of the way into February now. So, as I say, I always seem to be at the back of the bus for some reason. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye for now.